Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Venerable Sangha Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, you are invited to join us in this weekly Buddhist newsreel on Phật online channel. Hereafter 8 major headlines of Buddhist activities of the week. Vietnam Buddhist Sangha grant 2 billion Vietnamese đồng to COVID-19 Prevention and Control Fund in Ho Chi Minh City. Online conference of the Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha Office and 63 provinces and cities. Online training course Basic Buddhism Studies opening. Ho Chi Minh City, VІNH Pagoda gives gifts, distributes free rides to disadvantaged people during quarantine time. TIEN Zero Dome Market section to support people amidst COVID-19 pandemic. Đắk Lắk, over 12 tons of agricultural products supplied to Ho Chi Minh City's people during the first day of calling on for support. The pagodas in Quảng Nam province donate food towards the south. Ho Chi Minh City, Kim Cang Monastery continue to supply green groceries to quarantine and isolated people. The following are the news in details. In order to support the prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic in the city, Most Venerable Thích Thiện Nhân, on behalf of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, presented an amount of 2 billion Vietnamese đồng to the Vietnam Fatherland Front committees of Ho Chi Minh City on the afternoon of July 13, 2021 at MINH Pagoda.
The Most Venerable stated that, facing the complicated expansion of the COVID-19 pandemic in Ho Chi Minh City, with the rapidly increasing number of infected people, more medical equipment is needed for treatment, and in response to the call of the President, the Prime Minister, recently, the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee has mobilized monks, nuns, and Buddhists to join hands to contribute financial support to buy more vaccines to prevent and control the COVID-19 epidemic. This is a sacred and loving responsibility of monks, nuns, and Buddhists to the country. Most Venerable wish the frontline forces a lot of health to win the pandemic and pray for the epidemic to be eliminated so that people can soon stabilize their livelihoods. Ms. Đỗ Thị Bích Châu, Chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Ho Chi Minh City, head of the campaign committee for the COVID-19 Prevention and Control Fund in Ho Chi Minh City, received the donation and hope to continue to receive the companionship of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. She wished Most Venerable, the dignified monks, and the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha and fellow Buddhists to be healthy, happy, and successful, and always paid attention to support the social security programs for the development of Ho Chi Minh City.
On the morning of July 12, 2021, the Buddhist monks and nuns of the Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha Office, with secretaries offices of 63 provinces and cities of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, held an online conference to summarize and report the Buddhist affairs in the first 6 months of the year and implement the direction of Buddhist affairs for the last 6 months of 2021.
In opening remarks, Venerable Thích Đức Thiện, chairman of the conference, said that the Central Committee encourages online meetings suitable for the period of social distancing to control the spread of the COVID-19 epidemic. This is the first online meeting to summarize and report the Buddhist affairs in the first 6 months of the year and set out the direction of Buddhist activities in the last 6 months of the Central Committee. At the same time, the Buddhist monks of the provinces and cities reported on Buddhist Sangha activities done during the COVID-19 epidemic. Most Venerable Thích Huệ Thông, chief of the Second Central Buddhist Sangha Office, briefly summarizes the activities of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in the first 6 months of the year. Notably, social charity work was actively supported by monks, nuns, and Buddhists to respond to the call of the Central Committee to join hands with the government in the prevention and control of the COVID-19 epidemic, to promptly support the frontline forces against the epidemic and the people in need. The Central Committee alone has donated 5.5 billion Vietnamese dong to the fund to buy vaccines and medical equipment. Buddhist administration in provinces and cities have organized internal retreats, not gathering crowds. Venerable Thích Minh Nhẫn, head of the information communication of the Central Buddhist SANGHA, also said that, in the past, the media crises have been handled in a timely manner and the directives of the Central Committee have been regularly updated for monks, nuns, and Buddhists. In addition, the online meeting and lecture system has been fully built and guided to the Provincial Administration Board and Dharma preachers of the country.
At 8 p.m. on July 13, 2021, the Central Committee of the Vietnam Buddhist SANGHA, in collaboration with Phật Online Channel, PSO, organized an opening ceremony of the first online Dharma course, Basic Buddhism Studies, with nearly 200 students who are lay people and Buddhists among the attendants.
In witness, it was honored to have Most Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm, Vice Chairman of the Administrative Council, heads of the Dharma Enactment Section, Most Venerable Thích Minh Thiện, members of the Administrative Council, Vice Chairman of the Dharma Enactment Section, Venerable Thích Minh Nhẫn, permanent member of the Administrative Council và Head Contract Secretaries of the Dharma Enactment Section, Venerable Thích Phước Nghiêm, member of the Administrative Council và Head of the Dharma Enactment Section. In his opening speech, Most Venerable Thích Minh Thiện said that the Dharma Enactment Section has been disseminating the Dharma for 3 years since its establishment, so that monastic and lay discipline can acquire basic Buddhic knowledge. The Most Venerable hoped that students would study hard to join the Venerable monks and nuns in disseminating the Buddha's Dharma. Venerable Thích Minh Nhẫn reported that the training course from July 13 to August 15, 2021, with more than 400 participants, were designed for the venerables of the Dharma preaching and lay people and Buddhists. The course for lay people and Buddhists had 29 subjects and start from 8 p.m. every day. Students shall write essays on their imparted knowledge after the course and receive a certificate. In his blessing work, Most Venerable Thích Bảo Nghiêm praised the efforts of the Venerable Thích Minh Nhẫn, who has collaborated with the Dharma Enactment Section to organize this online Dharma training course, Basic Buddhism Studies. While the situation of the COVID-19 pandemic is still complicated, thanks to the applications of 4.0 technology, Buddhist students could participate in an online course from home to improve their levels and imbue the Buddha's Dharma. The students studied the topics set by the Most Venerable, the meanings of the Buddha's children. The students happily received the lectures and spent the deep gratitude to the heads of the Dharma Enactment Section, the Venerable Dharma preachers, and Phật Online Channel for responding the desires of Buddhists to learn about Buddhism from near and far.
On the morning of July 9, 2021, NGHIêM Pagoda gave 1,200 gifts to disadvantaged people in isolated areas in District 3 and distributed 500 vegetarian meals a day to homeless people and orphans in the quarantine area in the city.
Participating in volunteer activities, there were Venerable Thích Thanh Phong, abbot of NGHIêM Pagoda, and Venerable Thích Nguyên Cáp, vice abbot of the pagoda, and the reciting monks. Each gift portion includes 10 kg of rice, 1 box of instant noodles, 24 bags, 1 liter of cooking oil, and 1 bottle of 5 ml soybean sauce. In addition to gifts to support people in the isolated area, NGHIêM Pagoda also distributes 500 vegetarian meals a day to support the disadvantaged people during the time of social distancing in the city. Previously, on July 8, 2021, NGHIêM Pagoda also gave more than 2,500 gift portions to people in quarantined areas in Ho Chi Minh City. This charity activity demonstrates the noble gesture, compassionate spirit, and relieves the suffering of the Buddha's children, all of which has added valuable energy and joined hands with the government with the desire to quickly repel the COVID-19 pandemic so that people can soon stabilize their livelihoods.
On the morning of July 7th, 2021, at the headquarters of the People's Committee of Samthut Commune, the Standing Committee of the Châu Thành District Buddhist Administrative Board, in collaboration with the People's Committee, the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, and Châu Thành District Youth Union, opened the Zero Dome Market section to support the people who are facing difficult circumstances amidst the COVID-19 pandemic.
Attending the opening ceremony were Buddhist monks of the Châu Thành District Buddhist Administrative Board and representatives of local authorities. Responding to the program to support disadvantaged people in the district to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic, initiated by the People's Committee, Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, and Châu Thành District Youth Union, the District Buddhist Administrative Board mobilized monks, nuns, and Buddhists from monasteries in the district to join hands in this meaningful and practical program. Venerable Thích Trung Chánh said that the District Buddhist Administrative Board had prepared 1,000 gifts of necessities, including rice, instant noodles, vegetables, and eggs to support the people. On the opening day, the District Buddhist Administrative Board gave 150 gift portions to the people of Sông Thuận Commune. The organizing committee will continue to alternately open markets in 23 communes and towns in the district. The organizing committee is looking forward to continuing to receive the support of benefactors so that the gifts sent to people will be more diversified and of better quality.
Responding to the call of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Đắk Lắk Province to support the people of Ho Chi Minh City, now that Ho Chi Minh City is being isolated from the COVID-19 pandemic, on July 8, 2021, Most Venerable Thích Châu Quang, head of the Provincial Administrative Board, Vietnam Buddhist SANGHA, sent a campaign letter to donate food to support the people in quarantine in Ho Chi Minh City.
After a day of launching, the Buddhist community of Đắk Lắk actively donated essential necessities for life, especially agricultural products of various kinds such as vegetables, tubers, fruits, etc. The trucks were full of agricultural products from remote districts and towns, arriving to receive support guests from the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee. By 9 p.m., over 12 tons of agricultural products had been loaded on trucks by monks, nuns, and Buddhists in Đắk Lắk on the first day of the call. Venerable Thích Chí Minh said that there are still many agricultural products being called by the monks and nuns in the districts and towns to support workers and poor households in quarantine areas in Ho Chi Minh City in the coming days.
Before the increasing of the COVID-19 epidemic and the situation of social distancing in Ho Chi Minh City, the Buddhist monks and nuns of the temples in Quảng Nam had coordinated with social organizations and Buddhists to enthusiastically donate agricultural food products to share difficulties with the people of Ho Chi Minh City and the southern provinces. On the morning of July 13, 2021, a truck carrying nearly 10 tons of agricultural products, including rice, vegetables, and fruits, departed from Ái Nghĩa Sub-District, Đại Lộc District, Quảng Nam Province toward Ho Chi Minh City to support Saigon people to overcome the COVID-19.
Then, agricultural goods were transported by railway containers to Saigon Port on July 18, 2021. Venerable Thích Bảo Ơn Abbot of the Phước and Pagoda shared, when he heard that Ho Chi Minh City had a social distance due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the temple launched a donations of necessity to support each other to overcome the difficult epidemic. This is well received by people. The local old men of Đại Lộc district also brought fruit and vegetables to the temple to join hands to support the people of the south to overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. The south is facing the panic on the large scale and pulling up difficulties. But with the spirits of the whole country fighting against the epidemic, we will surely win.
Continuing the program of One Arm Race on the evening of July 8, 2021, CANG Monastery subsection of sponsoring the poor patients, namely Liên Hoa CANG, Bình Chánh district, the monks and Buddhists had purchased 13 tons of sweet potatoes for food supplies to the people in quarantine and isolated areas in Ho Chi Minh City.
The monks and monastic Buddhists are strongly supported by the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Bình Chánh District, and Lê Minh Xuân Commune came to directly help the delivery of foodstuffs to the blocked areas at the Women's Union of Gò Vấp District, the Fatherland Front Committee of Bình Thạnh District, and District 3. After that, some vegetables and fruits were also donated to the retreat venues of Bình Chánh and Bình Tân District. May 11, 2021, on the occasion of the third week after death ritual commemorating the mother of the General Director of Đại Đồng Tiến Company, CANG Monastery coordinated with domestic and foreign Buddhist monks to donate 20 tons of rice to support the poor people in order to share the hardships of people affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and dedicated merits and blessings to the grandmother's soul. The rice was handled in distribution by the monks themselves and continued to be delivered to each isolated area. This action demonstrates the spirit of service commitment of the monks and Buddhists of CANG Monastery, giving more motivation to join hands with the whole country to win over the pandemic soon.
Venerable monks and nuns, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, the last news has signed off this weekly newsreel. Thank you for your attention and following. Goodbye and see you in the next program on PSO TV channel. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.